because you working hard. Anything that happens in your life because you working, go get it. You grind hard and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Living life, just living your life. You ever sit back and think, what's the point to everything? You ever vibe that? Is there meaning to all of this? And if so, what is it? Well, today's walk and talk. What's the point of all of this? You know what I'm saying? Alright. So, today's talk is, what's the point of all this? What's the point of life, you know what I mean? That's all about. You work so hard, you try so hard, but what are you working so hard for? What do you know? What's the point of everything? Set goals, yeah. But then through, what are the goals? Are they really meaningful? Do the goals mean anything? You know? But then sometimes life is so, not even sometimes, but life gets so difficult at times. And you just have to ask, like, what's the point of all of this if we gotta deal with all this? You know? But like I said, everything's for a reason, and if you reason about it, you find the answer. You know, because when you look at a baby, they're so happy. They have no knowledge of life, no knowledge of everything, they're just living. You know what I'm saying? So, when a baby's born, I never forget my kids, when they come out of mom, and the nurse take them back room, I'm there, so I look at my kids, they look at me smiling, hey, and they just come out the belly, you know what I mean? So it's like, you're born into this world, and it's like, wow, you know, you feel so happy to be alive. And then look at life, and it's a beautiful thing, when it's peaceful, and it's just, I don't know, beautiful this and that, and there's so much stuff, and so much greatness, you know what I mean? But then, start getting older, you know, you gotta school, you gotta learn this, then you gotta figure out what you're gonna do in life, and you have to do something, then you gotta survive. The reality of life is life itself. You have to live this life, you know what I mean? And there's no point to this. Now, I'm gonna explain what I mean by there's no point. If you don't want nothing, you get nothing. You don't worry about nothing, nothing worries you feel me? So how this shit is important, or how there's a point, what's the point of nothing? There's a point of life is shit. But where we're getting at is, you now have to make something of this life. You have to find your life. You have to define the point of this. You know what I'm saying? But that's when, fuck all the distractions, somehow you sidestep everything, and you look within yourself and find your talent. We all got a talent. They always tell you that as a child. We all got a talent. And that's the point now. Look within yourself and see what you're good at. That's your talent. I've been creative the whole time. Since child, I've been stick figuring drawing. To adult, portrait painting, scenery painting, you know what I mean? Loving making music. You hear my beats in the background every video I refer to them because I want you to know, you know what I'm saying? But your talent. Search, look within yourself. And because of all the distractions and so much stuff we have to go through, and then to tell your vision, you get thrown off. And some people don't realize their talent. And when it's too late, oh, I'm 40, 50, give up. Okay, but guess what? Life goes on and on and on. You should never give up. Once you discover yourself and make the best of this life. And with your talent, you can see where you come from. Not knowing, not enough time to look into it. you're gonna miss the whole point of everything. That completion is, and that's it, they say, your spouse, your wife, the other is a completion. And they can look at it in so many different ways. But it's good to have someone to confide in. It's good to have someone to grow with and build with. You know, understand. So what's the point of all of this? You have to define that. Within yourself, within you. And that's each individual. Every one of us. You know what I mean? We all got talent. If we don't see it, then just live life. Well, you have to know yourself and look within yourself. You have to make that time to understand yourself. Study yourself. If you're up to this point, I'm 40, so if you're at my age and you don't know who you are or don't know your talents, then you're gonna have to study yourself. Because if you're not with yourself from teen, from the early age to now, then you won't know who you are. Been so distracted and blinded by everything else, but it's alright. It was a setup all along. The television was telling you how to live. And the reality is a different thing. With inflation, surviving, working, gotta make money. The most important of them all, making it and managing it. Equally important. Make the money, don't know how to manage it, you won't have anything because it's gone. You're gonna squander it. That's just the essence of life, you know what I mean? Surviving, reality. So what's the point of all of this? I don't know. For you, I know for me, you know what I'm saying? This is my point, being a creative and just vibing on certain things because of the time we're in. So this is my reality, this is my point. You know what I mean? Nobody buy my beats, then use them for the background of my videos. But you have to believe what you're doing, believe in what you're knowing, and even though the outcome is not looking good, but if you believe in yourself, don't worry about it, just keep going. 100%. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of life? What's the point of all this? Ask yourself that. You know what I mean? And make the points your points. And that will be the definition of your journey. You know what I'm saying? How the journey goes, only you know. You know what I mean? January Star. Walk and talk. 2022, man. We on it. What's the point of everything, you know?